The pie chart below shows the angles of the sectors representing the different types of fruits sold by Monation. If she sold 50 guavas, how many more mangoes than guavas did she sell? How many more mangoes than guavas did she sell? Okay, this is our pie chart. We know that the whole pie chart has how many degrees? 360 degrees. Meaning, if you add mangoes, plus oranges, plus guavas, plus avocados, to give you 360 degrees. Therefore, we can easily get the number of degrees representing guavas. How? By finding the total of the 1, 2, 3 and then subtracting it from 360 degrees. So let us get the total. Now, 96 degrees plus 160 degrees plus 64 degrees. This is going to give us how much? 96 plus 64 is 160. 160 plus 160 is 320 degrees. Therefore, the number of degrees representing guavas will be guavas will be 360 degrees total in a pie chart minus the total for the 3, 1, 2, 3, which is 320 degrees. Now this will give us 360 minus 320 is 40 degrees. So guavas is 40 degrees. We have now. The next step we say is that if guavas, okay, if guavas, which is 40 degrees, represents 50 guavas or 50 fruits. 40 degrees represents 50 fruits or 50 pieces guavas. What about 1 degree? How many fruits does it represent? So what about 1 degree? It will represent how many fruits? So it will be 50 over 40. Okay? So if 40 degrees is 50 pieces, fruits, or 50 guavas, what about 1 degree? How many pieces, fruits does it represent? Or how many guavas does it represent? So it will be 50 fruits divided by 40 degrees. Now, here, if you want, you can cancel. Okay? Such that 0 gone, by 4, once by 4, 1.25. But if you see that it will take you more time to cancel until you get decimals, then what you can do is now you can go straight to mangoes. Now you can say, what about mangoes now? If 40 degrees is 50 pieces, 1 degree is 50 divided by 40. What about mangoes? Okay, mangoes is 96 degrees. It will be how much? It will be how much? Or how many fruits? How many pieces? If 1 degree is 50 over 40, what about 96 degrees? It will be how much? So it will be 96 multiplied by 50 over 40, because 50 over 40 is the one for 1 degree. So multiply by 96 degrees. Now here we have 0 gone. Okay? And then here we have by 4 ones, and then here we have by 4, 2, 4. Okay? So we have 24 times 5, which is going to give us, 24 times 5 is going to give us 120. Okay, so 24 times 5 is 120. So mangoes, there are how many pieces? 120 pieces. Okay, mangoes are 120. Now what is the question? The question is, how many more mangoes than guavas did she sell? How many more mangoes than guavas did she sell? So meaning we need to get the difference. Okay, so now it will be the difference will be mangoes 120 minus guavas is how many? 50, because the question has told us 50 guavas. So minus 50, which is going to give us 70. So the difference is 70. How many more mangoes? 70 more mangoes than guavas. And this is our answer. So the answer is B.